So UFC 308 fight week is here, and we're gonna break down the top five fights, the main card fights. Um, let's just get right into it. It's an early start. Remember that, guys. It's an early start for America. Okay. All right. So first fight of the night on the main card is going to be Armin versus Shara. Here I think you know Armin, he just got submitted his last fight, I believe it was. So and Shara, his last fight was pretty good. He did his job, did what he had to do, but he stays undefeated in this fight here. I think it's a pretty easy win for him, to be honest. Shara is just the next level from this guy. I just think that he has enough wrestling to be able to beat him. And his footwork are on the feet is pretty nice also. So then we have um Ankalaev versus Rakic. That's the next fight on here. Rakic, I think, is going to shock the world. I'm gonna say it. I think he's going to shock the world. Ankalaev, he's been talking back and forth with Pierre. So I just think his mind's not in it. He thinks he's already getting a title shot. I think that Rakic is going to upset him. And that dude has so much power in his hands. If he connects with that right hook, he's going to sleep. I think Rakic gets it done here. I really do. It's probably not going to be the most the most popular opinion, but it is what it is. I'm not 100% sure. I know Ghana's are there. I call their fight off. So then we have Whitaker versus Chimaev. This fight here, man, I am super excited for because Whitaker coming off that last knockout. It was a Dagestanian guy, and he has momentum against those Dagestanians. But Chimaev is a different level here. Chimaev is going to bring it, and I really hope, I really hope they stay on the feet because Chimaev is going to try to take him down, and that's where he's going to get hurt. Whitaker, but Whitaker is a pretty good wrestler too. So I think, man, I don't know if I can go against Chimaev here, but Whitaker's on a hot streak, man. Whitaker's on a hot streak. Well, so is Chimaev, but Chimaev has all kinds of injuries and sicknesses and everything else. He's not very active. Whitaker is active, so I think I'm going to go with Whitaker here. I think it's going to be pretty close. Either guy could win this fight, but I think Whitaker can get this done. I'm not sure of the odds, but I really do think Whitaker could get this done here. Then, of course, we have our main event, Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria. This fight here, this is what I think, okay? It's going to seem like I'm going against all the favorites, but I'm saying right now, I think Max Holloway wins this fight. I think Max Holloway walks him down just like he did Justin Gaethje. Really put the pressure on him. Even whenever things aren't going right, Max Holloway is going to be able to impose his will on Ilia Topuria. And Ilia, he hasn't. He went 5 rounds with Josh Emmett, and Max Holloway is the next level from Josh Emmett. I feel like if Josh Emmett can stand there and bang with Ilia Topuria, why can't Max Holloway? I think Max Holloway, every single time that Ilia, is feeling down and things like that, Max is still going to be pressuring him, and that's what's going to hurt Ilia Topuria because he really hasn't had that that type of guy against him yet. We haven't seen whenever it really gets down to it how much guts, how much dog he has inside of him. I think that Ilia He's a amazing striker. I mean, he could knock down Max or whatever, but I feel like Max is going to be able to stand anything he throws at him and be able to get that done. I really do. I guess we're gonna find out, but Max Holloway is going to be that dude, I think. Absolutely. But all right, guys. That's my picks for the top five. A lot of people probably won't agree with them, and I understand you have your opinion, but you know, I've watched so many. I've watched fights back and everything else, and I really do think that these guys are going to be the ones that are going to be victorious on Saturday. It starts at 2 o'clock Eastern, I believe. So make sure you guys are watching and be able to, get it in there. Appreciate you, boys. Thank you, guys.